Well, hey everybody, it's John over here at Turning Wrenches. How y'all doing today? Well, I told you it was going to be a couple of days because I was at my sister's house for Thanksgiving, so I just wanted to wish everybody a happy late Thanksgiving there, and hope everybody eat enough and all that stuff and spend time with your loved ones there. I figured let's go back out here and do some wrenching here. Still using my Kual 4K camera here. It seems like I'm getting positive feedback on it, so it looks like it's working pretty good. So let's, last episode here, we were working on that thing right there, and it was leaking gas, and then the RPMs were a little too high, so I didn't run it any further. So I suspect that the throttle is sticky on the carburetor, which I'm warming up my ultrasonic cleaner as we speak. So I'm going to pull that carburetor off of there, and I'm just going to soak it in there, let it do its thing, and we'll put that up there and we'll get that cleaned out. So let me get some tools, I'll set you guys up. I'm going to do some different camera angles for you guys today, and hope you guys like it. So let me get the tools set up and we'll get this thing going. Unfortunately, on this part right here, I had the water case camera on there, and I thought it'd be alright, and unfortunately it messed up here, so I'll do a voiceover of what I had to do. There's two 5/16 bolts. They're right there on the side of the carburetor I had to take off. I took the air cleaner off first. There, unscrewed it. It looks like a car type air filter on there. Unscrew that, take that off. Take the air cleaner off. There. And as I mentioned, I took the breather tube off that was on the back side of it. There. As I show you, there's two 5/16 bolts right there. So it looks like it's working pretty good. So, man, I wish I'd never put the last episode here, waterproof camera case on there. Right there. Messed up the sound. And, anyway, I zipped them off of my impact. It was here. Leaking gas, and then the RPMs were a little too high, so I didn't run it any further. Got that off. I suspect that the throttle is sticky on the carburetor. And I used my little metal tray there to keep the bolts ultrasonic cleaner as we speak. And parts in. I'm gonna pull that carburetor off of there. I'm just gonna soak it in there. Plastic intake should come off. I gotta take the put that up there and we'll get fuel line off. There's no fuel in there since it leaked out from the carburetor. I'm gonna do some different camera angles for you guys today. And there's a fuel line there. I gotta take off. I checked the throttle spring to make sure it was not sticking. It was sticking a little bit there. So I went to go get my pliers because of course I didn't have them with me. So I'll come back in a second there with the pliers. I ended up getting my long nose needle nose pliers to pull off the gas line. Took those and took the fuel line off of there, like so. Of course, I don't like the design of it. The fuel line kinks, curves in there to the carburetor. Pulled that off of there. And there's like two 5/16 bolts that are holding the carburetor on to the bracket for the throttle. I take off of there too, so there we go. I take that off. No problem there. And that this pulls away. There's no gasket on it. It's just a plastic piece for the air cleaner. And you have to take the auto choke off of there. See, as I said, you take the 5/16 bolts right there. There's one. And there's another one right there. There we go. It's off of there. And take the choke linkage off first, like so. And then I took the throttle linkage off, and then that bracket for that goes on to the intake comes off of there too. Sorry, I didn't have a good camera angle on that. Still learning this camera a little bit, like I didn't know about the waterproof case blocking out the sound. There we go, I got it off of there. And then I'm going to go take it over there to my work area there, and I'm going to clean it up. There. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I got to clean the top of it and all that. So, it's one dirty carburetor. So, I'll be cleaning that next. Okay. I'm going to get this carburetor back off. Got a 1/2-inch socket here. Oh, you know what? The gasket broke on it. Well, that explains why it was leaking. But I'm going to put this through the ultrasonic cleaner anyway. Still dirty. We're just gonna give it a clean. Get all this back up, varnish back out. Get this gasket back off. I'll try to clean that gasket off. I don't know if I'm gonna save it. I don't really think anything else I gotta do to it. I might clean it off. There, I get some of the dirt off of it. Let me see if I can get my brush real quick. Some brushes right here I can use. Let's see. Some of this. Off of here. Real quick. Try cleaning out the best I can. Now just stick it in the ultrasonic cleaner and let it do its thing. It didn't have a gasket on here. That's kind of odd. But hey, the throttle's not sticking. Like I said, I'm gonna clean these off real quick. I'll bring you guys back when I'm gonna stick it in the ultrasonic cleaner there, and show you guys that. Okay. So let me clean this off real quick, and I'll bring you guys right back. Again, I had to do another voiceover because of the case. I cleaned the carburetor off with my brush the best I could. You know, not the greatest, but it cleaned up the best I could. I took the float, the main jet, the float pin and all that, and I took it over to my ultrasonic cleaner, and I put it on there for about 30 minutes. It's at 55 degrees Celsius. There, I used just Ajax dishwashing liquid and water. The float still works on it, so that's a good sign and stuff. So I put that all in there and let the ultrasonic cleaner do its thing, and for 30 minutes. The water doesn't come out clean afterwards, just to let you know ahead of time. Alright, let's, while that thing's cooking, let's put the, I'm going to take this cover off. I want to look at it, see how bad it is. Alright, I think it's 5/16 bolts. I'm going to clean all this up a little bit. Let's just take a look at it while we're here. Recoil off, it's 5/16 bolts, or nuts. You're a nut. Almost lost a nut. One more nut. This off here? I just want to... oh, we're missing a dog. Really? And it started still. Look at this. It's missing a dog off of it. Oh boy. That's not good. Hopefully enough it fell in here somewhere. I'm glad I'm looking at this stuff now. Okay. Let's see. I don't see the other dog on there. Makes me kind of worried now. It's starting, but I don't have the other dog for it. I mean, it pulls. It's odd. Not here. I haven't cleaned this thing off yet, just in case. Alright, where'd it... did it fall underneath? No? I don't see anything. Auto choke. Looks like it works. Looks like Mickey Mouse has been through here lately. Through here. I mean, it fires up. You know, fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. It's got me kind of worried now. I don't think I got a dog that will work on that one. It's missing one like it got broke off. I wonder if I can just throw another one on there just to replace it, but these fins are a little bit bigger. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to clean all this up real quick. I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to clean all this up. Clean it up a little bit better. I don't know if I might mess with the spark plug, but I'm going to tell you to take the spark plug off and check that too. And clean this up. I'll bring you guys back after I got it cleaned up, and I'll show you guys up close it afterwards. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Again, I had to do another voice over here. The ultrasonic cleaner, it was almost done there. I was telling you, like I said, the water was getting brown from it getting cleaned there. So yeah, I had like 10 minutes to go there. I took the float and I turned it over the other side there, and I just keep going away. I like this ultrasonic cleaner. That's good for what I need it for. But yeah, back to putting the carburetor together now. guys, I promise I'll do better next time recording. I'll make sure I don't use that case for anything like that again, unless I'm doing a time lapse. But anyway, like I was saying, I was putting fuel in here to see if it'll start up. Unfortunately, I put the gasket on because I was trying to do it in a hurry because we're losing daylight. So when I try to pour the gas in here, you'll see it here in a minute. As soon as I open up the gas thing, I try to go and pour the gas in there, and it pours all over my hand because I thought I had it on there tight and the gasket was not on there. Like I said, as soon as I start pouring it, watch, gasket's all over my hand. So I have to go and tighten that one back up again there. I had a fight with the gasket. Like I said, I was in a hurry trying to do this. I apologize. I'll make sure I do better. I don't mind doing the voice audio, but rather you guys actually hear me in person, actually doing, instead of me having to tell you guys bit by bit what I'm doing here. So let me see if I can get the gas in here. Unfortunately enough, you're probably not going to hear the motor, the Troy-Bilt run here when I do start it up. But I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to point you around the carburetor and show you that it's not leaking. I know it's dark at this time, but it's not dripping or anything. I put some gas in there, not a lot, but I put at least enough to run it here. So yeah, I ended up I think starting the first pull, if I'm right about it. Let me see if I'm right about it here. Yeah, I did it up first pull. Unfortunately enough, the shield on the front of the mower itself is hanging down on the blade, so it's scratching and stuff, so I'm going to have to fix that. I'll probably fix that tomorrow there, but like I said, I bring the camera around and I show you that it's not leaking or anything like that. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this camera and on different angles and stuff like that, but yeah, the shield on the front I'm going to have to, underneath the mower deck, I might have to fix there. But like I said, I show you that the carburetor's not leaking now, which is a good sign. Even though the gasket was a little bit smaller, full bowl gasket on around the seal of the float was alright. It was smaller than what it needed for the gasket, but it worked there. So I bring you over there, and I tell you guys to watch for the next episode tomorrow. I'll try to fix the shroud underneath there so it stopped hitting against the blade. I'll probably take the blade off and sharpen it and try to clean it up better. I'm going to try to glue the sticker back on to the blower shroud there. I think it's going to clean up real nice. So wanted to thank you guys for watching here. Make sure you guys subscribe to me on Facebook and Instagram. Like and share these videos. Like I said, I'll do better on audio next time. Hopefully enough I'll get a mic by then. But I just wanted to thank you guys for watching me fix this one here. We'll get this going again, and hopefully enough I'll do better on audio. There. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time on Turning Wrenches.